Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo News Digest video. Today I want to go over sort of 4 pieces of community news that you may not have come across over the last few weeks. We're going to look at a new project from Eric Calo. We're going to look at Dreams of Saturn 2.0 and the exciting progress that is going on there. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Zhang cutscene that was discovered by Shenmue Park and a little bit of an additional cutscene that was discovered by Shenmue Musings, which has been added to that whole Gamejam beta discovery, which was massively exciting. You'd have seen us cover that on stream. Amazing discovery, and even more amazing discoveries to follow with that. And then, last but by no means least, is Richard Payne's 70-man battle mod, where you can play as Guizhang for the first time, and that's his full fighting style within the Shenmue 1 70-man battle. So, let's dive straight in. Let's talk about the project from Eric Calo. So, first off, most of you, I am very sure will know who Eric is. For those of you who don't, Eric is the voice of Fuku-san, Guizhang Chen, and Ren in the Shenmue series. So that's in Shenmue 1 and 2, I should say. He's also been in many other video games. He's been Captain Falcon in some of the F-Zero series. And probably arguably his next biggest role, certainly in my opinion, is Jackie Bryant's voice from the Virtua Fighter series as well. So he's worked across many video games, across a number of years as voiceover actor, and is very well known in those roles. So you're probably asking, what's this sort of project? Well, what Eric has noticed is that on eBay and various other sort of selling sites, that his signature, be it his own legitimate signature or several ones that may or may not be his, have been going on eBay for insane sums of money. He's taken a look at this and gone, well, do you know what? I'm not down for this. I don't want this. I want people to have the opportunity to have my signature, knowing it's come from me, and then it's all legitimate and above board. So he's got 2 things on offer, and it's essentially a A4 collage of some prints and himself, and also some customized made prints from a particular Australian artist who I will go into a little bit later in a minute. So first and foremost, the A4 collage. Now the A4 collage is 9 of the characters that Eric has played over the years, with his shot in the middle, and this is then personally signed. So if I was getting one, it'd say to Matt, 4 or 5 word message in it, and then it would be all signed on the front. Thank you very much, honky dory. The reason it's being personalised is essentially to stop it going on eBay and being sold on, and also because it's going into your collection. The idea is it's going to be a very sort of personal item to you, so it's tailored to you, which is nice and fantastic. It ships in a plastic wallet, and it is $90. And I say plastic wallet, it's one of those hard plastic wallets, I should say. So it's not one of those flimsy ones, it's a proper hard wallet. Say $90, that covers your wallet, the print, or the collage rather, the signature, and the postage. So it's not a bad deal there. So if you want one of these things, what you need to do is email Eric at info@ericcalso.com. In the subject line, put print, who you want it made out to, the postal address in the body of the email, your PayPal name in the body of the email, then PayPal Eric, and his PayPal name is Eric Victor Calo. Again, I'll put everything in the YouTube description below so you can grab this if you need to, and then he will send it off to you for $90, and it should turn up, depending on what international shipping is, in about a week. The second bit, and I'd argue probably from my point of view the most exciting, because this is properly customized stuff here, is he's doing character prints of several of the characters he's been voice acting within video games over the years. Now these are limited to 100 per character. There's going to be a new one every 2 weeks, and I think from memory there will be 9 of these. They are going to be numbered, and there's going to be 1 run only. So you could get number 1 to 100. There's going to be 1 run only. Now this is all brand new artwork by an artist called Thomas Duncan, who met Eric, went for lunch, and then they negotiated on this project and got this project off the ground. And this artist has made the prints. So again, check his details out if you need to as well. So for $70, you get the print, you get the signature, sent in a plastic case, and if you want one of these things, again, same details as I said for the A4 collage as well. The print is a normal sort of photo size from what I can see from the video. So again, it's a decent size print, and the art, as I say, is going to be limited to 100 per character. So these will go quickly and are going to be quite rare items. So Jackie Bryant is the first one. I don't know who's coming next. I'm pretty sure somewhere there will be some Shenmue characters, and I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. The only other thing you need to be aware of with this is that Eric isn't accepting emails for these projects until November the 1st, because he's got a lot of things on prior to that. So all the details are in the YouTube description. Grab them, and then away you go, and all honky-dory. So moving away from that, I'm now coming on to Dreams of Saturn 2.0. Now, everybody knows Dreams of Saturn, made by George Kitchen. Fantastic Christmas game from last year. Really honed in on that Shenmue spirit. It was absolutely superb. Well, he's making what is now considered a direct sequel. It's sort of developed from sort of an expansion to Dreams of Saturn to now sort of a direct, immediate follow-on from the ending of the first game. Now, for those of you who are on our Discord channel, you will have seen some of the updates that George has been putting in there over the coming weeks and months, and that project is moving on really, really nicely. It's going to be a separate game. It's going to take place at the harbour. It's going to have expanded jobs, and conversations, and other bits and pieces as well that George is working on very, very frantically, working really, really hard behind the scenes. It's going to release in December. I'm hoping we'll have some sort of teaser before it comes out, early December maybe. Watch this space, guys, we'll just see. And then we build into Dreams of Saturn 2.0. James and I will obviously stream that when it's available for everybody to sample that. And I hope it gets the success that the first Dreams of Saturn did, because that game was fantastic. Moving on, Shenmue Park and the Zhang cutscene discovery. Now, for those of you who saw on stream, you saw that we played the video from Shenmue Park showing off the Zhang cutscene that was in the Gamejam beta. Obviously was removed from the final product of Shenmue 2. But Brian over at Shenmue Park has done a fantastic job with that. And again, it is one of those sort of gold mine discoveries in that Gamejam beta. It mentions Meow Village and some of the deleted storylines in there. Go and check that video out. The video's in the description below. But you're probably wondering why I'm talking about it again. Now, the reason I'm talking about this thing again is very simple. It's that Shenmusing, Stuart, for those of you who know him, and he's written all sorts of insane, mad articles in terms of character profiling, the Shenmue 2, Shenmue 3 character databases over at shenmusings.com. Check that out, guys, if you haven't done so already. And he sort of had a bit of fiddle with this and said, well, there's a free battle here. What happens if you lose it? And what he discovered was a very, very small cutscene, again, that we haven't seen before if you lose this free battle. So a little bit of a nugget again to add on to the Gamejam beta stuff that's already been discovered. I dread to think what is still in there. Brian literally went through, going through thousands of permutations to get this thing to work or not, and discovered this thing. It was insane. And then obviously Stuart, Shenmusings, has come in and found a little bit more. So again, fantastic discovery, and I'd love to see what else is in those betas. Meow Village, please, if that's in there, that is like a holy grail sort of thing if it is in there. And then the fourth and final thing I'm going to talk about here is the Shenmue 70-man battle Guizhang mod by Richard Payne. Now again, I played this on stream. You can probably tell I sucked at it. Plenty of people have tried this thing since and make it look a darn sight better than I did, and that's completely on me because I completely sucked at it. But Richard has put Guizhang in as a playable character for the 70-man battle in Shenmue 1. That is the Dreamcast version at the moment. I don't know if it's going to come over to PC or not. Richard was talking about it, but wasn't quite sure if he was going to do that or not. But it would be cool if it ended up on the PC as well. All the notes and things that you need to see this thing and play this thing are in the YouTube description below. And again, it is a fantastic mod and testament to the Shenmue community and all the effort and work that goes around to keeping these games fresh, keeping the content fresh, and keeping things moving as we head toward Shenmue 4 with the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 on the 4th of every month, when we tweet as one community to make the hashtag trend. Anyway, guys, that is the news for you. If I've missed anything, as always, drop me a comment below and I'll pick up an extra video if I need to. Don't forget to give us a like, share, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the usual places that you can find us. As I always say at the end of every one of these videos, for £2 a month, you can be a member. Any of the money that we collate goes to running the website, the competitions that James and I put out, and in return, you get the video content outside the podcast ahead of time, outside the scheduling. However, nothing is locked behind a paywall if you just get it on the normal scheduling that I've set up. As always, guys, thank you for dropping in on the Shenmue Dojo content. Thank you for engaging, not just Shenmue Dojo, but the whole Shenmue community. I feel we're really, really coming together at the moment, guys, with all of us pushing towards Shenmue 4. Let's keep that momentum up. Let's hit the 4th of November hard, and I'll be back with a video in the not too distant future. But for now, guys, take care. Have a good one.